Good morning, all you fabulous people. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday. Just want to catch you up with the market. Code JCH still gets a free month of Fyendal's collection premium. We still have 769, slowly moving our way to 1,000. Thank all for the support. Without further ado, let's just get into it. Authority of Ataya is up to 325 for the rainbow foil. Then the cold foil is at 450. Both really they're both holding prices pretty well at the sales. I mean, we're just selling a few this past week. I think this card is a generic Fable that's really good. Turns out playing defense reactions typically get you extra value, and playing them for one cost is pretty brutal. So I think back to everything. I think anybody that's running something that wants to hit or big attacks or do stuff in the reaction steps is going to want one of these. I think there's matchups that it's better in and some that it's worse, but $325, not surprising. The cold foil for the, what was it, 450, I think is a bit high, but we'll see where everything settles on this. Balance of Justice, KO, OGKO is rampant. He's still really good, even though he didn't really put up that big of numbers this past week in ProQuest. I'd watch out for him still. $240 for Balance of Justice Rainbow Foil. The last sold for Rainbow Foil was $250, which is crazy. Cold Foil is up to $285, which if you're gonna buy one, I'd buy the Cold Foil right now. It really hasn't gone up that much from where it was. It was just a few weeks ago, 215, 120, so it's gone up like 100, whereas the rainbow foil has shot up quite a bit more. I think the cold foil insulates you from a little bit more of price swings, but there's just not that many left on the market. Riches is still slowly cooling down. None have really sold on here that I've seen. I guess one did yesterday finally, 450 for a near mint, which is pretty crazy. Nothing to say here other than Riches is in a set that's you can't really find anymore, and it's hard pull, and creating gold is good. Who knew? Arachne Huntsman Marvel. Arachne is a real deck now. I would watch out for it. I think it's very much a specialist deck, but that Hunter or Hunted card is definitely very good. It can get out nine good cards from your deck. It just depends on where it goes. $200 for the Marvel is pretty crazy, though. For a niche hero, I would say wait till it cool off, but the stock is just not there. So proceed with caution. Light of Soul Cold Foil is up to 189. They were down to like 150, and they kind of rebounded a little bit. Not much to say there. Tough Nut reached the bottom of like 105 and then bounced back up to 144. The 105 price seemed way too cheap. I'd expect this to stay at like 120 to 140. 140 being the high end, so I'd wait for it a little bit. Old Knocker. Every time I look at this card, it goes up. It is $61. There's some that have sold just a few days ago for $68. This pinged me for $100. So this is actually a really good deal for $62 or $64 shipped. That includes Bubble Track shipping through TCG Player, or it's at least recommended or required. So that's a pretty good deal. Outside Interference Cold Foil is $37. Cheeto's doing very good in the meta from what I've seen. Lots of pretty good turnouts and good results. Especially, he's definitely the leading hero, I would say, from the set at the moment, which is pretty crazy because I thought he was the one that was going to be left behind. $37 for Outside Interference seems crazy, but then you look at the non-foil, which is, I think I have it, right here. It's $17 for the non-foil. The rainbow, I don't think there is a rainbow foil, unless it's in Gym Pack, which it might be. But the EA Cold Foil is $37. Everbloom Life. Verdance is doing very well. Florian's doing decently. Jarl, I don't think, is really running these. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. But this card from High Seas, once again, the stock is low. We got basically a playset here at 41 each. I would say I would reach out to the people on the private market and see if you can get those, maybe better deal. Last sold is 43, but these were just like $18 to $20, and I guess it's not really. 18 for a lightly played one was a deal just a couple days ago, but there is like no stock. Warmonger's Rainbow Foil from Super Slam rebounded from like $22 up to $40. I think this is fair price. This is about $5-10 off of the Dusk Till Dawn version. For Rainbow Foil, the Dusk Till Dawn non-foil I still expect to be the cheapest, probably at like $20 eventually. Arcanite Skullcap, really good against Verdansk. I think it's Lias key headpiece. The Rainbow Foil is up to $42 shipped. Then it goes to $46, then it's $47. This card is rapidly approaching $50 for the Rainbow Foil, which is crazy because everybody was kind of expecting this to go up when the third Arcanite piece got announced, and we haven't seen that yet. So Arcanite Skullcap is on the move. The Rainbow Foil is up to above $40. Stasis Cell non-foil is up to $11. Can't be activated turn. I'm guessing this is against KO tech or something like that to help slow him down. Reckless Stampede, the non-foil is up to $4.70. There's a few here, and then it goes to $70 or $7, not $70. And then Wizard Shop has 23 of them at $7. The Rainbow Foil though is on the rise. It's at $8, quickly going to $10. So if you're in the market for Reckless Stampede, Rainbow Foils now might be the time. Non-foils as well. Outside interference, we kind of already talked about it. There is no Rainbow Foil printing. Cheeto's doing well. Light Up the Leaves Rainbow Foil. Verdansk just cooking in the meta. She has so few LL points that I thought she does. She's like down in like 200, 300 LL points. $24 Rainbow Foil. This is on the rise as well, and that does not surprise me. They were holding out at like $7 to $12, and then now they're back to $24. New Horizon non-foil, $21. This is on the move. This is all the way up from like $10 last week. The EA Rainbow Foil, I think, is the steal. Buy the $28 Rainbow Foil over the non-foil. Overcrowded Rainbow Foil is up to $24. I expect these to kind of go back down to the non-foil because we're going to get the EA cold foil starting last weekend through the next 5 weeks for the top 4 of ProQuest. I will be in the market for some of those and then sell my Rainbow Foils, but Rainbow Foil is $24. Real good card, lots of auras in the meta. Fang can make 2 pretty consistently, so a 0 for 4 block from Arsenal is amazing, as well as a blue pitch value for when you're offline. Stir the Wild Wind alternate art is down to $2. I think this is a pretty good deal for an alternate promo, older promo. It may not see that much play, but we can get another Earth or Elemental Roomblade potentially in the future. I don't see Florian really running this at the moment, but still a cool card for $2 for a kind of a collection piece. Gallo, $19 for the Marvel. I think this is a pretty good pickup. I think it has room to drop a little bit more, but we're at below the low sale price here. 27 sold. Quite a few on the market. Not much to say here. If you need the Gravy Ally, might be time to pick it up. Liath Goldmane. I think this is the steal here. $100 for a adult Liath Marvel. It is lightly played, but is pretty crazy. I would expect this to rebound pretty quickly. This is 1 to, and then it goes to 120. So it for sure is going to go back there, but I would even see the 120 is probably too fair. But we just haven't seen that much out of Liath. He's had like one deck show up at all the major events so far. So we'll see where this goes. I think he's going to require a lot of think tanking. So when somebody does finally figure out the deck, this might go up. But the low end for adult Marvels is like $80. So you really don't have that much lower. And this has only been out for 2 weeks. Mark of the Beast, EA Rainbow Foil down to $20. There's 2 here and then they go back up to $40. Levia mains out there. If you need your Mark of the Beast, might be time to get those. Boots to the Boards, Cold Foil. For your Pleiades Bling, $22 seems pretty fair. I think it still has room to drop, but we are at basically that low sale price under it. So if you're in the market for those, maybe time to get those as well. Iron Fist Revelation, $40 for the cold foil when the rainbow foil is $26. I think is absolutely just abysmally low. I'd pick this up now for a cold foil legendary that for a set that's out 2 weeks ago is absolutely crazy. Thank you guys. Have a fantastic Tuesday. Hopefully see you guys later in the week. Bye.